Hey, how's it going? Me? I'm pretty good. Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where you can watch games and practice game design. And today we're back with more Armello. Thank you for joining us.
And now, smooth jazz.
Cue the smooth jazz. All right.
So, last we left off, we completed the first quest.
And now we have to do the next quest. All right.
With Kermit the Frog. I want to see this guy.
He's not. He's just a frog.
He's Kermit the Frog.
Hey, oh my god. Oh, you're the worst. All right, so we could do another fight for a spirit stone. These are like the worst two things to give me. Like if it were anything else, I would take this quest because she's really good for finding spirit stones in caves. But I'm not going to succeed at that. So
at least it's been consistent.
True.
If you were trying to go down the spirit stone route, you'd be like, you say you like get all three, and then the last one was like a fighting challenge. You're like, fine game.
Yeah. All right then. All right. Okay. So this is a spirit-based and this amazing thing. After surviving a battle, your opponent suffers -2 health, which is pretty amazing for our build right now because we're more likely to survive. The only downside is equipping it gains us a rod. So, then we can do Talcott the Tinker's one, where it will give us another body, challenges our body,
and a diplomat
50-50 shot,
which is a turtle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, right? Yeah, and he just counts as a claim settlement, which basically just gets us a gold every turn.
Cool.
And it'll increase our body. I think this is the choice. All right. Plus, it makes us go to a town, which is a settlement. So if we land on that settlement, we claim it, and it'll be good. Be good for us. Cool. So right now, for the rest of this action, our wits is at an 8. So we get to pick up 4 cards.
Ridiculous.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's grab 1 spell, -1 action point, and -2 cards from target's hand. Well, that's pretty insane. All right, cool. But notice it said play to forest, so the opponent has to be on the forest, or you can play it on the forest, and if they land on it, they have to do a peril. And if they fail the peril, then they get affected by that.
So it's pretty situational, but still is very useful if you catch your... It is probably inevitable that someone will go in forest.
-1 action point and battle +3 shields. All right.
Nice.
Go in all of the armor. Let's go we have a lot of money. Still 2 gold from all heroes. That's intense. Costs 1 prestige, which I can't afford.
Aw, because you screwed yourself.
Yeah.
Did you, is there a maximum hand size? Bounty.
It is equal to your wits.
Oh.
So next turn,
so you
once
always
this turn's
draw
over,
up to...
Always draw up to it. But after this turn, my spell's over, and I'll go drop down to wits 6, which means I'm going to...
Discard a card?
I think I discard down to...
Is it at random, or do you get to choose?
I don't remember.
Well, it'll be a learning experience.
Saying that we get that far because I have things to use.
I mean, the bounty's awesome.
I am hurt, so I think I'm going to use this wild sap on myself.
Oh.
Yes.
What'd you get hurt from?
A little while back, that the big bear with this club hit me with a spell.
That's right.
Like a jerk. I could make somebody wanted. Let's see. There's a guard here.
You can make the guards wanted?
No, you can make somebody wanted and the guards will go after them.
Oh, that makes sense.
The fun fact is if you kill a guard, you lose a prestige, even if they attacked you. I believe that's the case. So
I mean, it makes sense.
Right. So we could kind of, like, trap... He has 2 health left, and she has 3 health left. So we could...
I mean, he was the asshole that cast the fire on you.
True. I could also wait until my next turn, because there's something I forgot to mention, is that you can cast cards on other people's turns. You just can't affect them with a card on their turn. So if it's her turn, I can cast a spell on him, or I can cast ability on a tile, or equip items, or whatever. But I just can't affect her with a spell on her turn.
That's tricky.
Can I? Can't afford. Okay. Yeah, worth a try. So, could have all of the armor ever. Oh, -1 action point. I only have 3 action points per turn. So, currently not worth it. Wake the trees.
I mean, you could always keep some cards just to burn during the next challenge, too.
Yeah, once Nightfall hits, I'm going to lose a card, though. So I might as well just, use something. I can't cast any magic.
Do you restock your gold every turn?
At the beginning of every day, you receive gold equal to the amount of settlements you control. I believe is the case.
Okay, so that's one of the things that you can do is just go around and claim settlements.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's what I think the rats are generally good at. So, anyway, let's get to it. Let's see, this thing in battle until burn all rot to make all swords, and that would be pretty intense. But I don't need that right now. So I think I'm going to play a scout card here.
Yeah.
On this guy.
Yeah.
Spy network. Cool.
Sweet.
Not really sure. I don't remember what the scout does exactly. As I said, it was a little hazy. Thing you always have to be careful of when playing this is that let's go explore. If you accidentally click on one of the guards, you will just straight up attack them.
Oh.
Yeah.
That seems like something you could accidentally do pretty easily.
Yep.
Do you have a lot of games go south because of that?
Just the most recent one I played because I played probably about 2 weeks ago for the first time in a little while. A little while, meaning basically since it was in alpha or beta or whatever it was. You an attacker? I took quick AI turns off so that we can do this. So this is what the combat looks like. His fight is currently 5, so he's rolling 5 dice, while hers is only 2, so she's only rolling 2. The equipment comes in a factor, and then on top of that, you can burn cards to make dice appear as a certain thing.
Oh, so can you burn cards as they're being allocated? So you can get
burn
both
them
sides
before you roll.
I see. So that's what that initial.
If I burn this shield card right here, it will force one of those dice to show up as a shield.
Oh shit! You just killed her.
Yes, he did. So she's now the prestige leader. How's she the prestige leader? It wasn't even her turn. That doesn't make any sense. All right, so he stole a prestige from her. Basically, he gets a prestige for killing her. I think only in combat is how that works, but you always lose a prestige for dying.
Interesting. So that's a good way to earn prestige if you're a combat character.
Yes. Precisely. All right. She's over here.
Oh, it doesn't autofocus on them?
Yeah. Or I think you might be able to set it to do that. She's out of range, I think. Plus it's on her turn. I also think if a person is wanting you kill them, you'll get gold for it.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Because it makes sense that the knights would hunt down that person, but it seems like it would be beneficial to have another player hunt them down too.
Yeah.
Because it is a bounty after all.
Remember, in the original alpha version, you're able to steal stones from somebody by killing them. I don't think you can anymore.
Oh.
And that's really important because it would be you'd have Zasha or whatever her name is running around and being like, I'm gonna go around collecting stones, and then the wolf would just walk up and kill her and take all of her stones and be like, thanks.
This is cool. I didn't think that these two AIs would fight each other.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, that's interesting, because then it's there's more going on this board other than just the active players.
Yeah.
And that's kind of cool. I think it helps give it a little bit more life, but also helps change that random variable. So I
think that's what's very important. It's not just the cards that's random; it's the board itself. That's very important.
It leads to better opportunities to strike the king if you're going to go try to kill him.
All right.
If you get all the spirit stones, do you have to go to the king?
You have to go inside the walls of the castle, survive, and then I think the next turn you can just walk up on him.
So you still have to avoid the knights?
I think so, because the moment you breach the castle, they view it as you're attacking them.
That's kind of funny.
I kind of want to play that card.
Do it.
-1 health per point of rot. Nobody has that yet. Well, guess I'm just gonna go. Go get. I want that stone. I realize I'm going away from my objective here, but
Stonehaven, regain 1 health. Stone wards, -1 health to something. That's what I read on the description before you picked it up.
Oh, okay. So if you walk over a swamp, you lose a health. If you walk over a Stonehaven, you gain a health.
Oh, I see.
Cool. Let's see, if I use a card now, I can at least draw 1 next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and probably move around that way. So I'm going to go ahead and out of range.
Womp womp. I think you're literally 1 tile out of range.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 2 out of range, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It showed a little line on the border when you pulled it up. That's why I thought maybe. Yeah, see that, like...
Oh, that's... Oh.
Which is a pretty good visual indicator. I think the only thing to better reinforce that would just show, like, a red overlay in the out-of-bounds zone, because then there's, like, really no doubt on where that border is.
Alright. We're, Everybody's invisible. Okay, so if you're in a forest, you're stealthed. So when it's not your turn and you're stealthed, nobody can, like, mess with you.
Are you... So can you still see the player on the map? Are they just transparent like that guy?
No, he's currently not stealthed, so I can't see them. If I was paying attention on their turn, though, I would have known where they ended their turn.
Right, you just can't actually affect them.
Boom. Yeah. Aw. Counter my peril. Come on, do it. I think if I click on her... Oh, there she is. Now if I click on her, I can auto move to her location.
Oh, I see.
Plan here is just to get him killed so he loses that 1 prestige that he has.
Yeah, now there are 2 characters that might want to actually fight him.
Yeah.
Except she just took 2 hits.
She's stealth. Be on stealth. Be on stealth. Where are you at? Where are you? Or, I mean, her ability is that, like, during nighttime, she's, like, always stealth.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't think I'll ever be able to see her. I have no idea where she's at right now.
So, was the last... is this our first night cycle, or is this our second one?
This is our second one.
Okay.
The first one came up pretty quickly.
So it basically alternates, like, 1 turn is daytime, next turn is nighttime.
Yeah.
So those, like, vulture-ish guys seem to come out during nighttime.
Yes.
Is that, like, the core difference, or is it, like, just different variables can happen between each?
Mostly different variable. At dusk, every hero in Kingsguard suffers -2 health if not on a settlement. Something else. That is kind of annoying that the information scrolls so fast. Settlement, the palace, or clan grounds.
I mean, at least it gives you that, like, log of all the things that have happened.
Yeah.
But I imagine if, like, enough things happen in quick succession,
you're really like you can scroll down too, but you're like and every time you try to I think it auto clicks back up to the top again.
Yeah, then that just becomes a pain in the ass. I guess, like, you could pause it and then look at it, but even still, like...
No. You cannot.
Womp womp. Wow, yeah, that's an interesting choice. I guess, like, it helps keep the game moving quickly, which is maybe the intention. So if anyone's ever played Civ with you, then they know that it just takes a long time to do anything.
Yeah, and who wins?
I do when I play alone.
Oh, I still win when you're playing alone.
Oh, it's true. Probably.
Okay, get it. Oh, cool, he's wanted. And the guard attacks him, and...
Yeah.
All you have to do is get 1 damage, buddy. You can do it.
Oh, he only has 1 health?
Yeah. That's why I cast it, and I was like, oh, he's gonna die. Yeah.
Now, could you just, like, choose to put all of your points in defense and then just hope to take 0 damage and then run away?
That is exactly what we're doing with our build. He didn't...
Wow, that somehow worked out for him.
Dang.
And he's still being a dick and hitting him.
Yeah, well, once you're fought, you have to fight back. Unless you have the evasive quality. Evasive turns all of your successes into defense dice, but you'll always run away from your area.
Oh.
So it's like, has a nice little, downside to it, I guess.
That makes sense.
Let's see, I have 2 magic currently. Spell's not going to be super useful. I do have a decent amount of money. Let's go for another trickery. Pact.
This one prestige per turn.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Basically, a pact does... They actually keyworded it now.
Pacts are formed between the card player and the target, and the last until the member dies, or unless stated otherwise.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to do this on Sana. Because she's less likely to... Well, she might actually try to fight the bear. I don't know.
So, like, you get +1 prestige per turn if she doesn't die?
Both.
Oh, so it's mutually beneficial.
It's mutually beneficial.
That's kind of cool.
It is.
It's a weird way of indirectly forming an alliance.
Mm-hmm. Because you're like, well, I don't want you to die, and I don't want to die. And I'm not going to attack you, because if I attack you... So you can use that incentive to be like, hey, don't attack me, man. We're cool.
Like, yeah,
we're good.
Gonna get some prestige, yo.
Yeah. Just, we hate this other guy, right?
Unless,
don't you hate this other guy more than me?
Unless, of course, you're in the prestige battle, and then you're like, no, none of that.
Although that's going to be really amazing once we can cast it next turn.
Although I guess if other characters can see that you've used that, then it incentivizes them to both hunt down either of you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it happens.
That's an interesting card. That's my favorite card so far. I think that's definitely the most, like, meta shifting.
Yeah, it's and the cool thing about the packs is they've been in since the very beginning.
That's a great idea. Whoever thought of that, like, they really knew what they were doing.
It doesn't happen too often, right? Like, most of the time, I might be able to beat him. Because I don't remember what having a contract on you actually does, besides the fact that the guards will attack you. Can I look it up? Let's find out. Can I look it up?
That's what I'm wondering.
Game guide. All right.
Bounties?
Bounties. Acting against the crown of the... There are 3 levels of bounties. Wanted, which is where he's at. Fugitive and Traitor. Each dawn, your bounty is active and will increase its level. Oh, so each dawn it gets worse.
Oh.
Bounties can only be cleared with the reprieve, trickery, or by death. Remember, you can claim other heroes' bounties. Level 1 wanted.
So you'll get 2 gold and 1 prestige from killing him.
Awesome.
Or 4 gold and 2 prestige when it levels up.
And then finally, being a traitor. Then once you're a traitor, the king pursues you, so his king's guards will come after you.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
So, glad they have that little civilopedia there.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, if they didn't have that, that's pretty important, because, like, if they tried to explain every nitty-gritty thing in all the cards, it would get cumbersome. Right. It'd be too much text to read, and then it would just take forever to even make a choice.
Insane. Yeah.
And then for online play, that's even worse, because it's timed.
Yeah, you need to know your stuff by that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's look up poison. Oh, scroll down to poison. This is actually a newer mechanic that came into, I don't think the last DLC, but the one before it. So new, in fact, it looks like it doesn't exist buffs, maybe? It's obviously not a buff, but corrupted, evade, fortified, fugitive.
Infected, poison, -1 health per action point spent. That's pretty brutal.
Whew. All right, cool. Well, doing this.
Wow.
Snake venom. Wait, is it?
Do you think you'll get the bounty if you kill him with that?
I think so.
That would be cool.
It's more like just in case, like, I don't even get one, or I guess if I get 1 damage, he's gonna die anyway, right?
Yeah, it's more of a question of, will you be able to deal enough damage that he can't defend?
Yeah, actually, the snake's venom.
Because that's kind of what just happened with the knight, is that he attacked, I think, with, like, 2 dice, and the bear still defended, and then landed a hit on him.
I don't think... Does he have a rot yet? No. Okay, I don't think the poison's actually going to be helpful.
Oh, he is fugitive level.
Is he?
Yeah.
Sweet.
If you hovered over him, it says fugitive in his display.
Whatever, we're going to do it.
Yeah. You put it on yourself?
Yeah. It's a buff right now. Oh. When I'm in combat, if I spend a rot card, it's going to gain the poison quality.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
I use my umbrella sword.
Umbrella.
Come at me, bro.
Nice. That is a lot of defense.
Yes, and so normally...
Are those cards that you had equipped, now are those consumed?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Oh, no, the cards I have equipped are not consumed. I'll have them next fight.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, that would make fights really expensive otherwise.
Yeah. Get that tree. Okay, so trees explode. They not only count as an attack.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Wow.
They not only count as an attack, but they also count as a reroll. Swords will count as a damage. If it's daytime, then the sun symbol will count as a success, but the moon symbol will not. If it's nighttime, the reverse is true.
Gotcha.
The only thing that gets you defenses though is shields. So combat is very top heavy. It's very likely that both people end up killing themselves more often than not.
That makes sense.
So combat is tricky and risky. But in this
that was good.
when you go full ham on defense like I just did.
You did go full ham on that.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, so now let's see. I went up to 3
leader.
prestige.
Yeah, because you got
Oh,
two.
he's coming back after
you
me.
got 2 from him being a fugitive, and then just 1 for beating him in combat.
Yeah.
So cool. So good. Look at him. He thinks he can fight you.
Cool. Oh, this is, I'm probably never going to use this, so I'm just going to make sure I get another shield. You're never going to hurt me, is what I'm saying. You're not
You
gonna.
do not have enough dice. Nice.
Boom, boom.
So does it auto place
no.
where those
No,
dice
don't
go?
explode anymore. Don't explode anymore.
Oh.
Okay, we're good. Block.
Okay,
I
so
am
you
Sun
can
Tzu. Take
you
it.
can roll a sword or a shield on each of those dice.
Yes, every die has the 6 sides. There's the rot, the sun, the moon, the tree, sword, and a shield.
Dang.
Oh, you're going after the guard. She's straight up attacking the guard. She either needs to go here for some reason, or I don't know. Why did you do this?
Poor life
Please don't die. I want my prestige from you.
Poor life choices.
No.
No.
Okay, wow, that is insane. Look, those are all trees. Oh, you have piercing.
Didn't matter.
God damn it. So, cool thing about being prestige leader is once you have prestige leader, let's say you're at 3, on the next turn when it decides who's prestige leader again, which is every day, if somebody matches you up to 3, you remain prestige leader. So ties go to the person who is currently the prestige leader.
Ah, that's a good way of handling it. Mm-hmm. Especially because it rewards you for having it longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good balance.
Nighttime, getting my magic back.
Bro, the poison.
Oh, right. Suffer 2 health because I'm not in safe zones.
Womp womp.
Even the guards die. It's called Rot Rain. That's why. Oh, boy. Whew.
Woo.
I'm safe. Everything's good. Everything's
It wasn't
good.
me. I didn't kill him. I swear.
It wasn't. So the Banes are pretty cool. Because they can, if they run over a town, they start attacking the town. So if it was yours, they'll take it away from you. And you can walk in and try to save that town. If anybody can. If that person comes and saves the town, not only do they get it, but they get a prestige for saving the town.
Oh, can you not steal a town that someone else has already claimed otherwise?
No, you totally can.
Oh, okay. It's just maybe a little more difficult.
One character has the ability to fortify their towns and build walls around it.
Ooh.
And if you do that, it costs 2 AP instead of 1 to get inside, and I don't think Banes can enter it.
Oh man, it sounds like my jam.
It's actually, I played against a person using it last time I played, and I was really impressed by the build. It's just a cool character.
That does sound cool.
And I think it's another rabbit. I just think the rabbits are my favorites, like in terms of like they're just so janky.
They're the craftiest ones, it seems. Well, cool. We're at time for this episode. So we should call it.
Yeah, no. Choose my card. In battle, opponents have 2 dice until the end of the next turn. Or -2.
I was gonna say maybe we'll wrap it up in the next episode, but maybe that's 2 more. Because it's a pretty quick game. But when you're talking about the nitty-gritty of what's going on, it tends to go a little bit longer.
This is exactly like the last card I used, except for, it's an equipable. That's why.
All rolled swords gain poison.
Oh, that's a rolled swords. That's insane.
Does that mean that poison stacks? Because if that's the case, that's mean.
Jesus. As if the game wasn't already aggressive enough. All right, cool. So we'll come back. Things are looking pretty good. We're the prestige leader. We have in 2 turns we'll get to our thing here and get another prestige and get that hopefully succeed and get that one guy.
Sweet.
Yeah. But otherwise things are looking pretty good for us. So there it is.
Question of the day. How does what was that card? That Pact card.
Oh, the Pact card, yeah. Well, it gives a pact. I don't remember the name of the card.
The one that was like, we both gain prestige every turn.
Yeah.
The
effect is called Pact.
Oh. Yeah. How does that card change the overall, like, relationship that the player has with other characters in the game?
Yeah.
Because I think that's really important. That was one of the best design choices I think we've seen yet out of this game. It's like
arguably,
one of those...
yes. It's a very, very impressive, innovative way to go about it. I'm not saying the game is bad without it.
Well, right. Awesome. I think it'd still be strong without it, but I think that's one of those things for me that separates this game from a lot of similar games.
True. All right. Cool. You know what it reminds me of? Old Magic the Gathering cards would be like, I'm going to use this spell. It does 2 damage to, or it does 3 damage to me, but 2 damage to a target of my choice. And you're like, is it worth it? Well, I'm playing red, so yeah, that's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a catapult. Anyway,
thanks for watching, everyone. Check out Armello if you haven't yet.
This is the shit. You can play with us, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.